Del Toro.
Brutus on the wrong end. And then a dive through on Julius.
And now El Grande Americano runs into a kick to the face. Off the top rope, leapfrog. El Grande, standing switch now by Del Toro. One El Grande as well. There's the roll through. Thought he had the tights, but a kick out at 2.
I think from what we've learned thus far, El Grande Americano is not scared to grab the tights a little bit.
Dragon Lee now. Double team coming from the LWO.
Wow! What the?
El Grande Americano is going to think he really is Chad Gable after that. And Dragon Lee said that, El Grande is making a farce of Lucha Libre. And Dragon Lee looking to put him away. Sit out power bomb. Wow! Shooting star by Julius. And deservedly so, the second This Is Awesome chant of the night. And look at this double team, my goodness! Joaquin Wilde!
Joaquin Wilde just took to the sky!
What is Del Toro doing here? Del Toro now, top rope, corkscrew from the top! This is crazy as hell! That, what the? Ivy Nile just, hey, Ivy, what the hell was that? Ivy just handed something to El Grande that he put underneath his mask. Rey Mysterio may have seen it. Was that a piece of metal, Pat?
I don't know. It certainly looked like it could have been.
Mysterio caught him. Oh no! Headbutt to Rey. Knocks him to the floor. Roddy's got something in his mask. The official has no idea.
He's got a loaded mask under there. Dragon Lee, watch it.
Headbutt. Dragon Lee may be out cold. El Grande Americano now from the top rope in a flying headbutt with a loaded mask.
Here are your winners, the team of the Creed Brothers and El Grande Americano.
Now, you know, El Santo, he used to have a steel plate in his mask, but it was to protect himself.